Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to BWTM Sports. This is it, Usyk versus Chisora. So I hope you're all looking forward to the fight tonight. As you know, the country's going down into a national lockdown as of Thursday. So here we go again. But we have some good boxing to watch tonight with Usyk versus Chisora. One of the questions I asked was how big was the ring? And we've seen tonight already, it's a good sized ring for movement. I would like to have seen the ring a lot smaller. So the ring is suited to Usyk's movement. That's the first thing I've noticed. As for that thing with Lee Selby, I cannot believe that result. Kambosis, no way did he win that fight, but maybe Kambosis has got some sort of deal backstage where Kambosis probably sells more. And they think they can make more money out of Kambosis. But I can't honestly sit down and tell you honestly, people, that I can say to you that Kambosis won the fight because I didn't think he did. I mean, where do I begin? Was 118, 110, Kambosa won the fight? I mean, obviously the guy that was scoring that fight is not a Lee Selby fan. Clearly, he didn't like what Lee Selby was doing. Because if he did like what Lee Selby was doing, there's no way he could score 118, 110. Disgusting. And that's the home fighter. Lee Selby's the home fighter. That's the question. When is the home fighter not a home fighter? That is an example tonight of when a home fighter is not a home fighter, particularly if you want to get rid of a fighter that doesn't sell tickets and in this COVID era is more expensive to keep. You understand? So Selby losing tonight, was that about Selby the fighter or was that Selby the contract and COVID? That's the question I'm asking. So we just wait and see Usyk versus Chisora. Everyone wants to know whether whether he can fight at heavyweight. Well, I think it's a silly-ish question to ask because, I mean, he's fought guys as big as Joe Joyce as a heavyweight in the amateurs, but this is not the amateurs no more. This is the pro game. So my thoughts on Usyk is this: Usyk gets a lot of praise, but he gets praise that I don't think he at the moment deserves because he's done nothing as a heavyweight. Cruiserweight, yes, undisputed champion, you can't fault him. But as heavyweight, he's done nothing, absolutely nothing. But this guy Usyk is getting praise, more praise than the former heavyweight champion of the world who made 10 defenses of the heavyweight title, Deontay Wilder. He gets more praise than Tyson Fury. He gets more praise than Anthony Joshua. All those three guys have fought either the best in the division or near the damn best in the division. Usyk has done nothing as a heavyweight. I repeat, nothing. And now he takes on Derek Chisora tonight. And let's remember, Derek Chisora's got 9 losses on his record. Derek Chisora is coming in there as a what's the word? He's going to come in swinging bombs. I don't expect Chisora to look any different to what he's looked in his career. But for Chisora to win this fight, the way Chisora wins this fight is Usyk's back trapped against the ropes. Chisora does not win this fight in the center of the ring. He's got to have Usyk's back against the ropes. He's got to have Usyk backing up against the ropes and staying on ropes. That's where Chisora will win this fight. If it's in the center of the ring, that is where Usyk will win the fight. But if Chisora's back is against the ropes, again, if Chisora's back against the ropes as well, not a good sign. Do you understand? Chisora's got to be the man to have Chisora. He's got to, and the things are going to be key for me. I want to see how Chisora fights, how Usyk fights Chisora in the clinches. How physically strong is Alexander Usyk? I know he's been sparring with Vladimir Klitschko for the longest while, so he has been sparring with Klitschko. That I can confirm. But the stories about him dominating Klitschko in sparring, that was some rubbish that Johnny Nelson came out with years ago. That's untrue because his trainer, Alexander Usyk's trainer at the time, James Ali Bashir, was also the assistant trainer of Klitschko, so he would know what was going on. Does Usyk have to look great tonight? Absolutely. Usyk has to look like the second coming of Ali tonight. I'm telling you, because all the hype of Usyk, you think he's had more praise than Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, and Deontay Wilder for fighting nobody, apart from Chaz Witherspoon. That's what it seems to me at the moment. So I don't understand where this society, this era we're in, we're very quick to praise our favourites with them doing nothing. It seems this society is quite happy and quite content to back people who have not achieved anything. We celebrate people who don't do very. It seems that we celebrate mediocrity, or we allow our media to determine whether a person's a good fighter or not. I'm not disputing Alexander Usyk is not a good fighter. Don't get me wrong, or he's a great cruiserweight. But there are many great cruiserweights that stepped up to heavyweight and couldn't meet the mark. All right. So, but he's a talented guy. Let's get this right. He's a talented guy. I want to talk a little bit while we're waiting about Roy Jones versus Mike Tyson. Not the fighters, but did you see that press conference? Did you see those supposed journalists? Did you notice how ridiculous their questions were? I mean, you would have thought that these journalists, they're paid. These people are paid. They're the names within journalism, in boxing journalism. And they're asking people like Roy Jones or Mike, asking Roy Jones, are you prepared? How are you preparing for the fight against Mike Tyson? Are you training any differently for your fight against Mike Tyson? Are you giving it your best shot in training? I mean, you're going to fight Mike Tyson. Surely you're going to train your ass off, right? They do ask some dumb questions, and these guys are meant to be media. Now, me personally, I can see why Mike and Roy were getting upset. They were getting upset because of the stupid questions they've been asked. These people should not be allowed anywhere near legends. They're a disgrace. These journalists are a disgrace. Go back and listen to the questions. And these are meant to be the best journalists around in the world. The best people to talk about boxing. Get out of here, man. So we're looking at Usyk's record. His win against Witherspoon, Bellew, Gassiev, Breedis. Those guys there. Oscar Amado, Amar Hook, Hunter, Inchuno, Goaki, Rodriguez. So it was in December 2016 that Bashir left Usyk. And I've said that Usyk's movement isn't the same. It will be very interesting to see if Usyk can replicate the sort of movement that he used against Glowacki. Because it's that sort of movement I think he will need to use against Derek Chisora. That sort of movement. Can he reproduce that sort of movement at heavyweight? That's the question. He's got a big enough ring. Does Chisora hit harder than Joe Joyce? I don't know if that you're talking about people different dimensions and different shapes. Hold on, here's Derek Chisora's record. He's won his last 3 wins. Gashi, Spilka, and Price. Lost to Dillian White, as we know. Knocked out Karlan Takam. Azuzi, Caballero, lost to Robert Flipovic. Then he lost to Dillian White, and then Drazen Jan, wherever. Okay, so just waiting for the 2 fighters to make it to the ring. Skill-wise, Usyk is by far the more skilled fighter. There's no doubt about that. Let's get that quite straight. To the height now. 6'3". Usyk, 6'1.5". Chisora, 15 stone, 7 pounds for Usyk. 18 stone, 3 pounds for Chisora. Chisora at 36 now. Usyk 33. The Southpaw versus the Orthodox. Debut was in 2013 for Usyk, 2007 for Chisora, 17 fights for Usyk, 41 fights for Chisora, 132 rounds Usyk's boxed, 256 rounds Chisora's boxed, 76% KO ratio to Derek Chisora's 56. But let's remember that 76% KO ratio is at cruiserweight, not at heavyweight. So here's Del Boy Chisora, head down. He's walking to the ring, kind of white. He knows what's up tonight. He knows what this fight's about tonight. Do you know what Chisora reminds me of, this fight? Chisora's whole aura reminds me of when Chisora went to fight Vitaly Klitschko. And I know that because of being used to be very close to Chisora's camp. And I remember the things that was being said backstage. And it just like in the Vitaly Klitschko fight, Chisora seems to have gone back to, he's really going back to, he seems to, when he needs to dig in deep, he goes back to his African roots. I do notice that about Chisora. And if you look at it again, now he's gone about the Mandingo warrior, hence why he's dressed the way he wouldn't have put himself dressed up the way it was. Very much like an African sort of traditional thing that he did there, paying tribute to his African roots and from Zimbabwe. So I did notice that about Chisora. So that's going to be something interesting tonight. So I don't know if Chisora has to bum rush Usyk. I don't think bum rushing him is the answer. That's pretty caveman-like. I wouldn't expect that from Chisora. He'll have to set it up with a jab. Everything I'll have to set up with a jab. And if I'm Chisora, I work the body of Usyk. You break Usyk's body down for the first six rounds. So what you do is reduce that movement. Whack him on the arms, whack him on the leg. If you whack him on his legs, there's a punches you can throw to a guy's sort of hip region. When you hit a guy on the hip, a lot of people don't know about this in box, apart from boxers themselves. If you hit a guy on his hip and you catch him right, that slows him down tremendously when he's with his legs, the movement. The other thing you can do is start whacking the guy's elbows and arms so they can't bring your arms down. Defensively, when Usyk's back against the ropes, I'm not convinced about Usyk on the ropes. I really am not. So that's what Chisora's going to have him. Chisora coming to the ring now. Fireworks all over the place. The name Chisora written. As Chisora takes a long walk. Longish walk. He looks like he's just going for a walk in the park. And he's down there on one knee, saying a prayer. Cross his heart once, twice. And he's bent down in one knee. I told you about this thing about Chisora. This is going to be a very interesting night tonight. He said his prayer, Chisora, and he said he's done crosses. I don't know how many crosses he's done, 4 or 5 crosses, Chisora. And in steps Derek Del Boy, just about Chisora. There he comes. I told you, tonight, you might think I'm bonkers. This is a spiritual fight tonight for Derek Chisora. How many times do you see Derek Chisora coming to the ring, crossing and doing the crosses before he gets in the ring? You don't. You don't see that from Derek Chisora. I'm telling you, this fight tonight, this has got a feeling to this fight. I don't know what it is, but I think we're going to see something very special tonight. I just feel it in the air. I don't know what it is. I don't know if Usyk's going to do something spectacular tonight. There's Usyk walking to the ring now. I don't know if it's going to be Chisora's going to do something spectacular, or it's going to be Usyk's going to do something spectacular, or we're about to see something very spectacular in the heavyweight division, whether it be the baptism of Alexander Usyk in his toughest fight of his career. I don't know what we're going to see, but I do believe we're going to see something special tonight. Take your mind back to October the 31st, where Earl's Court, I believe, where Lennox Lewis met Razor Donovan, Razor Ruddock. Remember that night? And something special certainly happened that night. We expected Ruddock to come and give Lewis nightmares. And Lewis closed the show with a big right hand. Here's Alexander Usyk now. The man from Ukraine. The man we've had on our show. James Elibashir's former fighter. And here's Usyk. Walking to the ring himself. Strictly business with Usyk. He is, and he goes down and says a prayer as well. Cross. And one leg over, and he's in the ring. The Ukrainian flag in the background. Igor Klimas, I think I see there. And Usyk is ready. It's a big ring. It's a big enough ring for moving. It's about if Derek can close the range down with good education. One thing Derek Chisora does when he's hurt, yeah, he will voluntarily back himself to the ropes. He does a little skip and he goes back when he's hurt from a shot. Everyone talks about Derek's chin and how great he is and how great his chin is. But let me tell you something. He got shook up early by Hellenius, even in his fight against for the European title. I remember him fighting not against Caballero, but the guy he actually beat to become European champion. I think that was the run where he dropped Kevin Johnson and he dropped Malik Scott, and he was European, going even to fight for the European title. He's already European champion. And there were times he was getting buzzed in that fight after he got knocked up by David Haye. So let's see how much Derek's actually got left. We'll see tonight. So they just see clips of both guys going to the ring. Usyk just had been punching his or tapping his chest as he's coming to the ring. There we go. Chisora looks physically imposing in there. Very big guy. But he looks big tonight compared to Usyk. Derek bouncing his toes there. Who's that in his corner? Is that Dave Colwell? Who's in his corner? No idea who's that. Was that Dave Colwell in his corner? Can somebody confirm that's Dave? That's not Dave Colwell. Who's that guy in his corner? Anyone know who that guy is in his corner? Anyone who give me some intel as to who that guy is in his corner? I got no idea who that guy is in the corner giving Derek water. Good evening to everybody that's in the room at the moment. Please do smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and hit the notification bell. Check out our interviews. We did an interview yesterday with Leon Mohammed. Check out our interview with Junior Jones. Check out our interview with Derek James. Did you all see the stuff on Deontay Wilder making his statement about Tyson Fury and the gloves? What are we waiting for here, by the way? What are we waiting for? Is it the national anthem's being played, by the way? What are we waiting for? I still have no idea what we're waiting for. Derek Shaw's walking back and forth, keeping himself warmed up. Why are we waiting? Does anybody know why we're waiting? Because I've got my volume down on this. Here we go. 41 fights, 32 wins. I couldn't see all that. Anyway, Derek Cowboy Chisora. And now the champion, Alexander, or the cruiserweight, undisputed champion, Alexander Usyk. 17 fights, 17 wins, 13 by KO. Former Olympic gold medalist. Undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, from Ukraine, Alexander Usyk. Here we go. Both guys come together now. Final instructions for both men. You can see how big Chisora is compared to Usyk, but size doesn't mean, it does mean something, only if you can impose it. But when you've got speed and movement, it's key. Chisora turns now. Usyk, this is it. Chisora, Usyk. No more questions to be asked about if the fight's going to happen. We've got it right here, right now. What do these two men have for us? Away we go. Has Usyk got the strength to keep Chisora off him? Usyk already moving around the ring. Chisora missing of a shot early. Usyk ready around the ring. Chisora gets Usyk to the ropes. Usyk ties up against the ropes, and Derek's working the body. Working the body, Derek. Banging at the body. Derek uses physical strength. How strong is Usyk in a clinch? Can he keep Derek off him? Derek walking forward. Derek again gets Usyk against the ropes. Roughing Usyk up on the inside there. Referee says break. They can't wait for Usyk. Again, they're trying to go to the body. Follow Usyk around the ring. Cross-arm defense. So we said we wanted to see that. Joe Frazier style. He's going winging at Usyk. So he's got to do. Wide shots winging at Usyk. Again, look in the body. Chisora's got to be careful when he's winging wide like that, though. He leaves himself open to be countered straight through in the middle. Again, Chisora holding Usyk on the inside. Because Usyk got the strength to keep Chisora off him. Welcome to the heavyweight division, Mr. Usyk. Jab from Chisora. Right hand over the top from Chisora, and then works the body of Usyk. Another body shot dug in there by Chisora. Hard. Again, Chisora kind of leaping forward to try and work Usyk's body. Close the range down. He's close. Good shot by Usyk. Tries to sting Chisora there, but Chisora trying to dig him on the inside. It's very clumsy of Chisora the way he's coming forward on Usyk. But the referee's warning him about the way he's coming forward and almost, it seems to me like the referee has a problem with Derek, the way he's coming in on Usyk and the way he's holding Usyk. Shot there from Chisora. Short right hand. That one got a response. Again, Chisora digging to the body. Usyk say, tapping to the body and say, hey, first round there. There was a little right hand in that exchange there that got the attention. Chisora's blowing. He's got a lot of work to do, Chisora, to keep on Usyk all the time. Look at that shot. A right hand there sends Usyk completely back there against the ropes. A nice right hand there. As I said, if Chisora's to win this fight, it's with Usyk's back against the ropes. That's where he'll win the fight. He's got to keep Usyk. And I don't rate Usyk's defense against the ropes. This Ukrainian, Eastern European style is not good when guys get on the inside of them. They don't like it. They don't like dogs. Trust me, they don't like dogs. They don't like dogs. But when Chisora's coming forward, ladies and gentlemen, when he's coming forward and he's winging them shots, he leaves his whole center open to a straight left hand through the middle. So Chisora's got to be careful. Because all he's doing, what he's doing there, he's opening himself up for Usyk straight left hand down the middle. And with Chisora moving forward his weight and Usyk hitting him with that left hand, he can put Chisora down. Chisora's got to be careful. Round two. Double jab from Chisora. Usyk trying to stand his ground against Chisora. Hits him with a straight left. Again, Chisora chasing Usyk across the ring. Usyk using his feet. Chisora dipping. You would jab to the body from Chisora. Chisora looking for the other hand, right? Tries to wing a right hand there. And another right hand there. Hits. He missed with the first one. Chisora dipping under Usyk's shots. Usyk trying to give Chisora as much movement as possible. Again, Usyk 3, 4, 5 punches from Usyk, but they're all being slipped and ducked and moved from Chisora. Chisora doubling the jab there. He kind of lays. You know what? Chisora's throwing that jab. He's got to be careful here, Chisora. He's looking reckless like he did against Hay just before Hay knocked him out. This is where Chisora's got to be careful. He's trying to wing these wide right hands. And the way he got knocked out by Dillian Whyte, the way he got knocked out by David Hay, he has to be careful because the way Chisora's moving here, winging them shots in, a sharp, crafty guy like Usyk will catch him with that left hand. So you've been warned already, people. It's not about the punching power. It's about how Derek's coming in. He's got to use the cross-arm defense as he's coming forward. But he stopped using the cross-arm defense. When he's ducking, he's got to use the cross-arm defense. But he's ducking and leaving his chin open, which is not good. Good right, straight right hand to the body there. Another right hand from Derek to the body of Usyk. Center ring, Usyk's brilliant. Usyk starting to bring that straight left hand into play more in this second round. But body shots from Derek. And a right hand again. Chisora chasing him across the ring. But Usyk's footwork is getting him out of trouble there. Another right hand from Derek. Usyk backing up again, moving away from Chisora. Good straight left hand there from Usyk. Doesn't move Chisora though. Chisora's still there. Usyk 1, 2, 3, 4 shots. Good right hand there from Chisora and another one. But Usyk's taking it and being roughed up on the inside. And yeah, expecting to look to a referee. Chisora's still hitting Usyk and holding him and hitting him at the same time. Referee says break. Chisora just looking for that right hand to the body. But Usyk throwing 3 or 4 shots. This is going to tire Derek out more at a faster pace because Dillian Whyte didn't move at this pace. It's the pace that's going to tire Chisora. Chisora digs a good right hand in there. But Usyk just shakes it off. Usyk's making Chisora have to work. Can Chisora do 12 rounds like this? I'm not sure he can. But to make sure that Usyk doesn't outlast him, he's got to keep working the body. So Usyk is riding some of these shots. If you look closely, he's riding some of these shots. The thing is, Usyk would have seen shots quicker coming at him. Really, guy fight like Michael Hunter. Look, if you look again, look at Usyk there. He's looking out the ring or looking to the referee. That's not a sign of somebody who's comfortable. Usyk's not comfortable with things. Because Derek's making it uncomfortable for him. But I don't know if Derek can keep this pace up for 12 rounds. Okay. Referee's having a word with both of them there. By use of the head. Usyk. Derek digs 2 to the body again of Usyk. Usyk backs up and backs away. Usyk left. A big right hand there from Derek. Usyk took that. Big swinging right hand from Derek again. Usyk makes him miss. Derek's got to stay focused. Use the cross-arm defense. Don't try and box Usyk. Usyk's doing what Usyk does. Moving his feet again. Little movements to the left or to the right. Away from Derek. Usyk's going to hope that Derek Chisora just tires. That's what he's going to hope. Again, Derek tries a looping right hand. A big wide shots he's throwing. Double jab from Derek Chisora. Another double jab. Then he works the body again. He works inside close and tries to dig a body shot inside there. Short left hand from Usyk. Top of the head of Chisora. Right hand again from Chisora. Usyk blocks it. Chisora tried a left hand and almost went 360 around the ring, throwing that left hook. Chisora's got to be so careful. I'm telling you here, people. It could just be a 1-2 down the middle because Chisora's tired. Here he comes still. 1-2 there from Usyk. Chisora just stays there on the ropes at the moment. Now he's back into ropes. Throws a big right hand over the top. And again, a big right hand to the body from Chisora. And he loads another one. And Usyk just moves away from it. Chisora dipping. Left hook, tries right hand, left hook to the body. Usyk on the ropes. And then another one up through the middle. The body attack is what he's going for, Derek. And holds in close. Derek again, coming forward. Chugging forward. His shots look ungainly, but is it working? Are those body shots slowing Usyk down? Or is Derek Chisora slowing down, having to throw his body shots at this fast pace? That's the question. Again, body shots. Usyk using a jab now, the right jab. Ended around. I don't know if Derek can fight 12 rounds like this, people. Don't know if Derek can fight 12 rounds like this, people. I really don't know. Usyk does his cross, looks up, says a prayer to the gods. And here we go again. Round 4. Chisora. Happy to stand in front of Usyk. And just look at him in the centre of the ring, which is interesting. I'd love to see Derek speed that jab up a bit more, though. They're both standing looking at one another. Usyk's close. Oh, big right hand there from Chisora over the top. Usyk took that one. That was a big right hand there from Chisora. Chisora chasing Usyk across the ring. Almost again going off balance to try and land big shots on him. Usyk's tapping. Every so often he'll land a big shot. Chisora missing with big shots again. He's got to be careful. Rolling. Chisora. And just Usyk just tapping him, touching him. Just touching Usyk. That's Usyk just touching Chisora. Just touching him. But it's Derek the one landing big heavy shots at the moment. Again, double jab from Chisora. All this stuff about Chisora going to get totally outboxed by Usyk. Really? Right hand again from Chisora. As Usyk tries the double jab, Chisora came over the top of a right hand. That was a nice shot from Derek, actually. Chisora backs off for a second. And then resets. Chisora back into the ropes for a minute. Is he trying to set up Usyk here? Chisora back near the ropes. He needs to be careful. We don't want Chisora there. This is a slow burning process of Chisora having to work the body and slow Usyk down. Usyk's not gonna. Chisora's not winning this fight. He's got to slow Usyk down. Work the body. Work the body. Work the body. Wait for the second half of the fight. Hope that Usyk will tire, not use the legs as much, and then go for big attacks. That's the plan. But while that's going on, Derek's tank is being emptied each and every round, trying to make the fight and trying to make Usyk's this sustained body attack on Usyk. So it might not be happening at this minute. We all knew, but of course we knew Usyk. What we know is that we knew Usyk. We have the fast hands coming up as cruiserweight. Of course, Usyk's the smaller guy, so it's not rocket science that Usyk's got faster hands than Chisora. Absolutely not rocket science. But Chisora's footwork at times, I'm telling you, it's something. This is round 5 we're looking at now. 1-2 from Usyk. Straight left hand now is catching Derek more regularly from Usyk. Usyk standing in front of Derek and he pops him on a straight left hand now. Usyk standing in front of Chisora. Interesting. Usyk moving from side to side, but not really going anywhere. Throwing a combination there, but Derek's making Usyk miss. For his bobbing, this little bobbing head movement. Usyk tried a big uppercut there. Chisora saw it coming a long way off. Chisora makes Usyk miss and tries to go for his body, but it can't make him pay. Chisora going wide again on Usyk. Chisora bobbing and weaving. He's on Chisora way. So just the pace has slowed though, to be fair, a little bit. Chisora missing with the shots now, and Usyk's being more mobile, which was always going to happen. So more and more Usyk's going to make Chisora miss. It's how Chisora can mentally keep with it for 12 rounds against Usyk. Chisora himself seems to be going southpaw. Yeah, Chisora's gone southpaw now. Interesting. Very interesting from Derek. Going southpaw. Chisora going southpaw against Usyk. Very interesting. This is what David said would happen. But I remember Bruno used to use these tactics, usually to catch breath and get that. Derek's still going southpaw against Usyk. Now he's using the right jab, his powerful shot. Then the left hand. Then Chisora turns back to orthodox. So Chisora used a bit of southpaw there. Very nice. Usyk moved from left to right. And Chisora now is just following Usyk around the ring. This is what we expect to see from Usyk. Using the feet, dancing around Derek. Popping him with the straight left hand, moving from side to side, and Derek missing with punches. Well, this is what we expect to see. And Derek chasing shadows. This is what we expect. I mean, no, I don't think fight fans should be surprised at what we're seeing here. So who do you think's winning? I mean, if you look at solid punches, the guy who's throwing the more solid punches is Derek Chisora. But we saw with Cambosa and Selby. I thought Selby won the fight handily. But Cambosa went away with the victory. So I don't know. I'm not saying who's winning or losing this fight anymore, because after seeing the Selby thing, it don't matter who wins and loses, who you think wins and loses. The judge will make their own mind up. And even if you think somebody is winning, the judges will do their own thing. Clearly, the Selby Camboza fight is a perfect example. And that was the fight before this one. So this is round 6. So Usyk's just moving his feet, moving around the ring. So just walking to Usyk. There is movement still from Usyk. I would like to see Chisora just work on the body. Crossarm, back on the crossarm defense again and working Usyk's body. That's it. Just work his body. Right hand over the top from Chisora. Usyk blocks it. At this level, those big right hands that you would hit Spilka with and David Price with, a guy like Usyk's going to see them shots coming. So if you're going to catch Usyk, it's going to be shots he doesn't see coming. So put it this way, all those people say that Usyk can't punch. I'll say this much. Usyk's not just, Derek Chisora's not just walking up on Usyk, is he? That's how you know if a guy can punch or if he punches hard enough. Derek's not walking him down, is he? So all those people say, oh, Usyk can't punch heavyweight. Well, there you go. Learn something tonight. Derek Chisora's not storming him forward. He's not storming forward anymore, is he? That's because Usyk's got his respect. Or just bum rush him. You can't bum rush a guy like Usyk. Now Chisora's doing some stuff, roughing him up on the inside and trying to hit him on top of his head with some rough house stuff. When he can get the chance, Derek just exploded with some rough house stuff on Usyk. Yeah, you don't want Usyk to get too comfortable like this, Derek. You've got to rough him up at some point. Derek got good left hand there. And Derek got stung into action with a right hand there. Threw a right hand there. Derek. Usyk is clipping, he's touching Derek more with that right hand. Or that left hand, may I say. Usyk is lining Derek up with a big left hand. I'm telling you now, Usyk is lining Derek Chisora up with a left hand. A big left hand. He's lining him up. I'm telling you now, I can see that left hand coming straight through the guard. As Derek's coming forward, I can see Usyk landing one of them big left hands. I'm telling you, I can see it coming. Right hand there from Derek Chisora, though. He's going to wait until Chisora absolutely exhausted. Derek now gets inside, works body again, roughing Usyk up against the ropes. Usyk has got no answer when you get him against the ropes and you work the body. No answer. Again, Derek makes him duck and dive. Derek ducks and dives under the shots, end of the round. See all that patter cake stuff you're seeing at the moment from Usyk? What he's basically doing, and he's touching Chisora, it's like rangefinder. He's like, that's where you are. That's where you are. That's where your head is. Yep. That's where your nose is. That's where your chin is. That's where your head is. That's where your nose is, where your chin is. And he's just touching. And so every so often, as he touches him, he will let that left hand go. But Chisora on the inside there, so I'm going to rough you up. I'm going to punch you up. Anywhere I can get a chance to punch you, I'm going to punch you. But if you look at what Chisora's doing, you look at Chisora when he fought David Haye. Watch them same shots Chisora, them wide shots Chisora was throwing. It was them same wide shots. And Derek threw a right hand. Oh, he turned southpaw and threw a right hand or left hand in between those shots, those wide shots, and knocked Chisora down. Remember the fight? Okay. Usyk still crossing his self and looking to God. Interesting. I haven't seen Usyk do it so much in a fight as this one. Well, if he's crossing himself now, God forbid Usyk getting hit by Deontay Wilder with one of them right hands. And yes, I do believe Wilder would catch Usyk with one of them right hands. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think he would. He's got the perfect antidote for that Usyk movement. One punch power. Here comes Chisora again, walking forward. This is round 7. Big right hand over the top from Chisora. See, I think at the last minute, Usyk's moving his head away. So he's taking the sting away from the full impact of that shot. Chisora again. Usyk moving around the ring. But the thing is, if you're scoring this fight with Usyk, yeah, and you look at the guy who's throwing all the heavier punches, who's landing the more eye-catching punches, it's Derek Chisora, not Alexander Usyk. Shot there from Derek. Again, Derek's landing that eye-catching punches. A big right hand again from Derek. Usyk's blocking it though. Derek's trying to make the fight happen. Usyk doesn't want to fight, really. Or he doesn't want to engage with Derek, which is smart. I get it. That's called boxing. Hit and not get hit. Right, straight left hand there from Usyk as Derek trying to throw a shot. Nice left hand there from Usyk again. Trying to line Derek up with that left hand. You can see that left hand you see more of the left hand in this round. Usyk still on his toes. Still on his toes. But is this enough? Is what Usyk doing enough? Is he doing enough? We see that boxing, really. Chisora is still landing heavier shots on Usyk. Usyk's moving. All he's doing is moving. Flicking a jab, moving. Oh, good right hand there. I see Usyk trying to do a bit of a shoulder roll on the ropes with Chisora. Straight left, right. Good combination there. That was a good shot. That one hurt Chisora. That left hand, and Chisora took a big, deep breath there. Now Chisora's back into ropes. Big right hand over the top there. That left hand stung Chisora. Oh, Chisora's in trouble here. Chisora's hurt. I told you. On the count, end of the round, and Chisora's groggy. Chisora is groggy. I told you. Chisora's about to get knocked out. I told you. Chisora's coming forward, leaving himself exposed. Big left hand, and I told you the left hand was coming. And I told you Usyk has got power at heavyweight. Chisora was stunned. He was stunned. Trust me. Going back to the corner, he was hurt badly. Glazed. So now, the question is his fitness. Is Derek Chisora's fitness enough there? I wouldn't say Derek Chisora was out on his feet, but he was as close to out on his feet as you could get. He was in bad shape at the end of that round. And it was that left hand. There was that left hand. And I said it was coming, that left hand, as he kept touching him, left hand. Now he's going to set Chisora up. Usyk knows he's got Chisora hurt now. Now, as a pro, what Usyk will do, he will keep using the jab, wait for Chisora to come onto him, and hit him with that left hand again. So Chisora now knows, well, you knew before that Usyk, so Chisora might come out now, trying to get Usyk out there and throw the kitchen sink. And as he does that, he'll walk onto the left hand and get knocked out sensationally, like he got knocked out by David Haye and by Dillian Whyte. Telling you. And it's around this time, round 8, round 9. That's where Derek Chisora starts to lose concentration and leave himself open. Let's see if he walks onto that left hand and gets dropped by that left hand. Let's see if it happens. Let's see if Derek starts voluntarily backing up against the ropes. He starts to concede space to Usyk and starts backing himself up. If you see Derek Chisora going back to, if he's back against the ropes, you know it's trouble. And here we go, Chisora back against the ropes. He's going to, if anything, Chisora will try and leap off the ropes to throw shots. But if he's voluntarily backing himself to ropes, no, it's not really a good sign. So Chisora, if I were him, I'd be using my jab and just try not to engage with Usyk for the round. Don't look at that. He's tired. A tired looking right hand from Chisora there. I just try and keep compact, use my jab, and try and slow this round down. Don't get clipped with too many shots. Don't engage with Usyk. Try and clear my head. Get my legs back from under me. Get close to Usyk. Don't give him space. There we go. Wait for the 1-2. Probably knock him out the same way he knocked out Tony Bellew. It's coming. That left hand is going to knock Chisora out. I'm telling you now. It's coming. Wait for it. Could be this round or the next. But a big left hand. Wait for it. Usyk's just lining him up for that left hand. He's lining Chisora up for the left hand. Chisora is going to leave himself exposed when he gets hit with that left hand. It's coming. Wait for it. Usyk's got him lined up. I'm telling you. There's a left hand one. There's one left hand there. Chisora's now walking round the ring, giving Usyk that space. If I'm Chisora, get closer to Usyk. Get much closer to Usyk. Cross-arm. Where's your cross-arm defense, Derek? That's because he's been. There we go. There's a little jog back to the ring post there. There we go. Chisora's got against the ropes. He'll be looking to throw a right hand over the top. If he can. He's got to slow the fight down, Derek. Get close. There's the left hand again. Big left hand again from Usyk. Usyk can't miss Chisora because he's left hand again. There it is. Big left hand. And again the left hand from Usyk. End of the round. And Chisora is absolutely exhausted. Unlike Tony Bellew, he'll get knocked out because he's exhausted. Exactly. Usyk's making a statement tonight. He's not making no statement tonight. Not for me, he's not. He's not making a statement for me tonight at all. This is Derek Chisora of 9 losses, who's been beat by how many other people? He's not making a statement. Usyk's not making a statement to me tonight. He's not making a statement. This is another workman-like performance. And if anything, Usyk will not Chisora get knocked up because he's tired. Not because Usyk's done anything fantastic. He's not making a statement to me tonight. Because this is what he's meant to do. Chisora's not Chisora's a good fighter, yes. But to say he's making a statement tonight it's a bold thing to say. Because I think, okay, this is round 9. Usyk's doing what he's meant to be doing. The Olympic gold medalist, the undisputed former cruiserweight champion of the world. So Usyk's doing what he's meant to be doing. But is he impressive in what he's doing? Not really. I'm not seeing anything that's improved about Usyk. Nothing that tonight I'm learning about Usyk that I didn't already know. Usyk using a jab. Derek coming out again. This is round 9 now. If I'm Derek Chisora's trainer, I say to him, listen, Derek, tie him up when you're close and only let your hands go, let your shots go if you know you can hit him. Otherwise, don't throw them big looping shots. Stick the right hand to the body. Stick the right hand to the body, I'll be telling him. Straight right hand to the body. You can't miss the body. Forget going head hunting. They go right hand from Derek. He now ties Usyk up, holds him in a headlock. Referee says break. Derek's recovered well from that left hand from earlier on. To be fair, his fitness really got him through that. But there's left hand again from Usyk. It's because Usyk's making Derek overcommit. But I'd like to see Derek throw more feints. Derek on the inside, working the body there. Nice little work there from him. I'd like to see Derek throw more feints. Draw the lead from Usyk. Make Usyk throw the shot and then counter Usyk. Usyk stepping round Derek Chisora. This is round 9. Less than a minute to go. Big right hand there from Derek. Usyk again spins from that. Oh, good left hook and right hand there from Chisora. And Derek's inside there. Good shots there from Derek on the inside against Usyk. Little rally here from Derek here in this round. Shots again from Derek. Usyk complained that he's got hit in the kidneys there by Derek. The question I'm asking you lot is, how are you scoring this fight? Are you scoring it for Usyk's pity-patty stuff? Or are you scoring it for Derek landing the harder, cleaner shots? End of the round. Derek goes back to the corner. Tell you one thing, Derek has got himself in tremendous condition for this fight. Thank you very much. People in the room who think that Usyk's making some glorified statement tonight. He's not. He's doing it against a journeyman, which is what Derek Chisora is. Or I wouldn't, even journeyman's a bit harsh. Elite journeyman, yeah, I'll probably say that. Or the keys to the heavyweight division. I don't know if Derek holds the keys to the heavyweight division. Derek Chisora's never been a heavyweight champion of the world. All right. This is not displating Derek Chisora now. I think Derek Chisora's done really well in this fight tonight. And if Usyk's doing the sign of the cross every time he comes out every round, God only knows what he'd do if Deontay Wilder was hitting him. Oh, this is round 10. Derek's come out with some intentions. But Usyk's now, Usyk's got Derek calculated now. Every shot that Derek throws a right hand, swings himself off balance, spins himself right round like a ballerina in round 10. Derek's now just digging deep now as the pro he is. Now Usyk's going to have to go 11 and 12 rounds with a big heavyweight. This is another test for him. Usyk now getting whacked to the body from Chisora against the ropes, gets himself away from the ropes. Again, body shot there from Chisora. Usyk moving from left to right. Again, tap, tap, tap. But Chisora's the one landing the heavier shots. So if you're going to score this, if you score this fight based on heavier shots, it's Chisora landing the heavier shots, not Usyk. And Chisora's the one making the fight, not Usyk. Flick jab, flick jab, flick jab, right hand, left from Usyk. 1, 2, 3. Good right hand from Chisora there. And Usyk pulls him, spins himself away from that. Again, Chisora landing the heavier shots in this round. Chisora still landing heavy shots. Inside Chisora landed a nice little cuffing left hook or right hand. Chisora, 1, 2 from Usyk. And a left hand over the top. Big left hand, right hand over the top from Derek. Usyk prepared to stand in the pocket a minute. And then moves away from Derek Chisora again. Takes center of the ring. Moves around Derek. Usyk's shots are like an annoying wasp. And every so often he'll sting you like a bee with a straight left hand. Every so often. But I'm sorry, if people are telling me that this is the next great thing in the heavyweight division, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what you're looking at. Sorry, backing up. I'm still expecting Usyk to land this left hand and put Derek down because of Derek's exhaustion. That's what I'm expecting. But Derek is in tremendous shape. Oh, 1, 2 left hand there. Derek fires back. Derek ties Usyk up, using his weight. Big left hand there from Usyk. Derek goes back. Well, Derek trying to throw. Uh-oh. Remember that punch Derek threw against David Haye? That one where he sort of strange punch he threw. Right hand, left hand combination. Derek chasing Usyk around the ring. End of the round. Throws that punch. I don't know what kind of punch it is. And I don't know where he learned that punch from, Derek Chisora. It's not a hook. It's not a right hand. It's a sort of, I don't know. It looks like a wave when he throws it. And it's always when he's tired he throws it. So how did you score that round? Because Derek landed the heavier punches. Derek landed the more meaningful punches. So how are you scoring the fight? How do you score this fight, people? How are you scoring this fight? Because to me, Derek Chisora has landed the heavy punches throughout the fight. He's landed the more eye-catching punches throughout the fight. Usyk's had his moments of, you know, if I want to call this amateur boxing, make a man miss, make a man pay. Yeah, I can see that. Now, round 11. If Usyk could get a knockout here, it would make it a little bit more convincing. Chisora back against ropes. He needs to keep away from them. He needs to get his back away from those ropes. Get away from those ropes, Derek. Get away from those ropes. Get away from those ropes, Derek. Left hand there from Usyk. Derek, please get away from the rope. What is Derek doing? He's walking away. Like Derek's just walking away. I don't know if he's saying Usyk can't punch. It'd be silly to do that. Derek, keep your head in the fight, son. Don't switch off. Let this go to the scorecards. Let this fight go scorecards, Derek. Go body shots in from Derek. Right hand again. The heavier punches are from Derek. Usyk, one to the body there from Usyk. Chisora just tucking up tight, sort of like trying to land shots on Usyk. Body shots from Derek. Nice body shots from Derek. But you tell me what Usyk's done from round 1 to 12. What has Usyk done differently? Where's the Usyk's gears? Have you seen the Usyk gears, the supposed Usyk gears? Why would you come here and not show your full potential? Where's Usyk's gears? Usyk has boxed the same way from round 1 to round 11. The same way. Derek roughing Usyk up on the inside in the center of the ring. Nice. Body shots. Really digging him, sinking the body shots in Derek. There he goes again. Body shots again. Derek really putting everything into them body shots. And he's digging them in again to Usyk. He's got Usyk there. Almost kind of like shoulder rolling against the ropes. Derek, go up through the middle. Go up through the middle, Derek. Use the uppercut. Careful against them ropes, Derek. His back is against the ropes again, Derek. Derek. Come on, Derek. Come on, Derek. Derek's back's against the ropes again. He's walking back towards the ropes. Don't get set up by left. A big right hand there from Derek. And Usyk took that. Usyk took a big right hand, clean on the chin. But Derek's tired. Left hand, right hand again. This is a good 11th round though, because Derek's put a lot of work into this 11th. Really has. After being buzzed in about the 7th or the 8th, he's done well. Derek backs against the ropes again. He is exhausted, Derek Chisora, but he's looking to line Usyk up with a right hand. End of the round. And Derek is absolutely shattered. 1 round to go. 1 round to go, people. How are you scoring this fight? How are you scoring this fight, people? As far as I'm concerned, Derek's landed the heavier punches from round 1 to round 11. Derek just better stay on his feet for the 12th round because he's landed the heavy punches. Remember, this is the best Alexander Usyk can give you. Don't give me any rubbish about, Usyk was he improves on the level of the opponent. This is the best Alexander Usyk is going to get. You got to ask yourself, this guy here, is he good enough to beat the top heavyweights? My God, I'd stick him in. I would stick him with Andy Ruiz. No problems. No problems. A fit, healthy Andy Ruiz in shape. I'd stick him in against Usyk because Ruiz can box a bit. Got a good chin and he carries power. And he's a combination puncher. Please don't get knocked out in the 12th round, Derek. Please just stay on your feet. Be sensible for once in your career. Don't try and do anything stupid. This is the 12th round. Don't try and do anything stupid, Derek, because Usyk's going to be looking for the knockout now. Just stay on your damn feet. Stay on your feet, brother. Please, just stay on your damn feet. Look, winging big shots. Just be careful, Derek. Bloody hell. Winging shots in, Derek, for the 12th round. Still looking for the knockout. Cover yourself up, Derek. Don't leave yourself open to a straight left hand. Jeez. Derek's slipping under Usyk's shots. Are you serious about this guy being the heir to the heavyweight division? Are you serious? Yes, he's got some skill there, Usyk. He's got good legs. But good right hand again. How many times has Usyk been hit with a right hand tonight by Derek Chisora, who's not got the fastest hands in the heavyweight division? Come on, Derek, get off them ropes, tuck up. You got a minute to go. Do not let Usyk land a left hand on you. Keep your hands up, Derek. Flip's sake. Usyk's got his hands right in front of Derek, put his hand down by his side almost. Golden Usyk, Chisora in almost. Yeah, just waste time, Usyk. Just keep wasting time. Body shot. That's a nice body shot there from Derek Chisora. A cuffing 1-2. These are cuffing shots from Usyk. Body shots dug in deep there from Chisora. Then a left hook. Chisora making the fight happen, landing the heavier shots. He's landed the heavier shots for the whole of this fight. 50 seconds to go. Please stay on your feet, Derek Chisora. And all Usyk has done is bounce from left to right, flick a few punches out and go. Body shots again from Derek. Don't complain about it. Get on with it. Usyk complain about the body shots. Come on, Derek. Good left hand there. Another left hand there from Usyk. But Chisora's still there. 28 seconds ago. Derek, stay on your damn feet. Stay on your feet. Just, yeah, that's it. Stay on your feet, son. Cross-arm defense. Cross-arm defense. Don't walk him down. Stay close to him and tie him up. Come on, Derek. I don't know how, honestly, Usyk has flicked a couple of decent shots in, to be fair, and he's moved around the ring. 12 rounds. Chisora's gone 12 rounds with Alexander Usyk, who is the saviour of the heavyweight division. This is the saviour of the heavyweight division. Make your minds up. Well, as far as I'm concerned, Del Boy threw heavy shots from round 1 to round 12. So how are you scoring the fight? How are you scoring the fight? Was that a masterclass? Is that what you consider a masterclass? I think Mayweather versus Canelo is a masterclass. Is that a masterclass? Derek! 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 What happened, Derek? Derek! You were meant to fall down, Derek! Huh? Derek! You didn't fall down, Derek! Make me look bad, Derek! Ah, Derek! Derek! Usyk dominated. Dominated what? Dominating your underpants? He didn't dominate nothing. Dominated? That's not a dominant performance. That's not dominant. Sorry. No way. And before you all start saying to me, you don't like Usyk. Hey, I'm a big fan of Usyk. Anybody who knows this channel knows James Bashir and BWTM Sports that go back since 2013. And a lot of the interviews we did with Usyk and with Bashir on every Usyk fight we covered. But if you in Ukraine can turn around and tell me that Alexander Usyk has improved from the cruiserweight days to the heavyweight days and he's doing anything different now, you tell me. He's doing the same stuff he was doing as a cruiserweight as a heavyweight. And the thing is, I don't see him improving. So if he's not improving and he's doing the same things, then I don't know if this is going to be good. It's good enough to be either a long-standing heavyweight champion or even become heavyweight champion of the world. Because you've got to think tonight, this is Derek Chisora. He's not the biggest puncher in the heavyweight division. And this is a guy who had 9 losses. All right? So, to Derek Chisora's credit, he did really well tonight. So I want to see how they're going to score this fight tonight. Because all I saw was patter cake punches. And if Mayweather does that, if Mayweather threw them punches and did that, people are telling me Mayweather's boring. If Mayweather does that, he's boring. But if Usyk does it, oh, he's an absolute legend. No. I can't hear the scores for this. I want to hear the scores for this. I must hear the scores for this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. Bob Williams.
Come on. Yeah. Absolute idiot. It's always an idiot that comes in the shows. You know, these get a life, mate. Get a life. So that was congratulations. So thank you all so much for watching the stream. For those of you who have a little respect, thank you so much. It's how you score these fights, isn't it, really? So thank you all for watching. It was an interesting fight indeed. Where all these people? Listen, get lost. None of you guys are. Get lost. Congratulations. Oh, it's the same guy, Raheem Hussein. Okay. So congratulations to Alexander Usyk, but you know, it's a good fight. But if a guy's landing heavier punches and Derek Chisora threw heavy punches throughout that fight, that's the way I look at it. But still, congratulations to Alexander Usyk, now beating Derek Chisora. Now he's a world beat. He's one of the greatest fighters of all time now. Oh, dear. We'll see you for post-fight talk. Take care. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to